Welcome to this episode of Go Well with Sharon, guys. So it is August, it is Women's Month, and for the whole of August, we will be interviewing fascinating women from Port Elizabeth that inspire me, and I know that they will inspire you as well. Today, we are at Flavor Restaurant, and I'll be chatting to Mimi Rupp, who is an amazing, fascinating woman right here at this amazing little restaurant. So let's go inside and let's go and have a look-see. Right, guys, so as mentioned, we are at Flavor Restaurant and I'm chatting to Mimi Rupp today. Mimi, thank you so much for being here. It is such an honor to have you on my show.
Thank you very much.
Well, as I mentioned to the viewers and also to you, that August is Women's Month, and I am chatting to all these amazing women that inspire me. But I want to know, what makes you tick? What really sets your soul on fire?
I think people sets my soul on fire and making a difference. And ultimately, I am who I am because of the memories that I have brought along the way, how I've been formed, and that you just want to pay forward.
That is amazing. Now, you've done many amazing things in your lifetime. Would you like to mention a little bit about the business, how you started and why you started?
Many years ago, my husband and I moved to Port Elizabeth and we started a paving contracting business. From there, we were introduced to SmartStone. We loved what we saw, and it wasn't long and we owned it. But now I don't rest much, and I'm quite hyperactive. So I thought, well, whatever the customer needs, I need to supply. So a request comes along, and Mimi will make a plan. And with that, I've just grown and developed, doing many different things. Amongst others, I had an arts and crafts school for 4 years, and it was an NGO project. But it was making a difference and helping people do what their dreams were, or achieving what their dreams were and what they'd like to learn. And you know, the more you share, the more you get back in return. So coming back to business again, obviously I'd met a lot of people along the way, and I share my passion. I love stone. I love gardening. I love succulents. And so I just decided, well, now's the time for another business, and hence me starting Stone, etc. But all along, on an informal base, I'd been doing a lot of life coaching and business mentoring. And I thought, well, how else but to bring it in? And you can't actually do just business mentoring, because ultimately the person and the space he's in creates the situation where they aren't being able to move forward or make progress. So you actually deal with both entities, and in the end, you get a satisfactory result.
That's absolutely fascinating, because I so agree with you. You can't really do business mentoring if the person's heart and soul is not in the right spot. So that is absolutely amazing. Now, you mentioned the stones. You've been quite stone crazy for a while. It goes back to your childhood days. Would you like to mention a little bit about that?
I come from Namibia, so I love stones. I love colored stones. And somebody once said to me, the southern area of Namibia, where there's very little vegetation, God actually purposely made that way because there are the stones. You farm with stones and not with livestock.
That is absolutely amazing. Now, you mentioned that you're from Namibia. Did you grow up there?
Yes, I was a farmer's daughter, the youngest of 4. So I spent my entire school life at boarding school, but went home every holiday. And I was very blessed in that we had a close family. I still have all 4 my siblings, or 3 siblings, so we're 4. And it was just great memories that were made in that time.
That is absolutely awesome, and I totally agree. Your childhood memories are special, which is why you chose this specific restaurant, right?
Absolutely. Being from Namibia, my parents were cattle farmers, so we supplied the meat market. We had a very traditional farmhouse with a massive kitchen and a big 12-seater table in it, a big wood-burning stove. My mum we had fresh fruit and veggies as much as possible. We also made our own butter. And when I was thinking of a possible venue for an interview, I thought, well, there's no better place than Flavour. John is known for the superb steaks and meat dishes he prepares. He uses a specific brand of butter. He doesn't cook with margarine or anything else. And for me, he's passionate about his food, and he caters for each one individually, which very much reminded me of sitting at home in the kitchen around the table with friends and family. We always had loads of visitors. And my mom would cater with love for everybody at the table. And I just thought, that's exactly what John is. We're sitting here in the restaurant, the kitchen is open, he screams and shouts around at everybody, but that's what it's about. That's the heart of the place. And that just reminded me of growing up, and so typical of the situation I was in, except ours was not a business, it was the heart of the family.
Absolutely amazing. And mentioning family and that closeness, that togetherness, you big on family, right?
Totally. And I've said that some people think you can't combine family and business. I believe you can. You don't have to be in my opinion, you don't have to be in your child's life 24/7. Yes. But the time you spend with them must be quality time. So for me, I now am a grandmother as well. And I really enjoy it. Now, I don't buy my grandson gifts or toys or whatever. We do activities together. So I spoil him with time. And I did the same with my children. We had various projects that we were always busy with, but we spent time together doing things, be it baking or woodwork or whatever caught our fancy. And so for me, when I'm at home, I'm 100% at home. When I'm with my husband, I'm 100% with him. Whichever business I'm in, at that point in time, has my 100% undivided attention. And so I feel, instead of wasting time in between, doing bits and bobs, and not being focused on where you are, I will be 100% focused. And hence I feel you can combine being in business and having a family.